Paper evaluation. So for this evaluation, I will be examining an article entitled "Encouraging College Student Success: The Instructional Challenges, Response Strategies, and Study Skills of Contemporary Undergraduates." So just to start off, I felt that the title was very concise and referred to all the variables that would be used in the study. The title consisted of 15 words, and I think it was very, concise and explicitly stated the purpose of the study. The abstract also provided a clear and concise summary of what the research would be about. So that was very helpful. Now we move on into the introduction/literature review. So within this article, I felt that the authors did not clearly state what the study's problem or the research problem was about in this paper. They clearly stated the purpose of this, but not the problem. So as a result of that, I felt that they did not provide relevant statistics related to the problem. The only statistical information that they provided within this article, it was in regards to the methods and results of the whole overall study. So they lacked in that area. Moving along. I also feel that the authors failed to provide relevant discussions of prior research done in regards to this problem. They didn't provide any really past research. They briefly stated it, but they didn't provide a discussion of it. So that was, not too good. But the authors, they did correctly and appropriately cite the sources used within this article. It was an overall total of 16 citations they used, and they were all correctly and appropriately listed on the reference page. So that was good. Moving along. The research study was a synthesis, meaning it was composed of new findings and research that was unique to the purpose of the study at hand. So that was good. The authors also provided generalizations and trends found within the research. The authors also stated the purpose clearly and explicitly. The purpose was to examine how undergraduate students view their own study skills, what challenges they face, and how they cope with these challenges. Method. So the authors provided relevant information about how the participants were selected. So the participants were 88 college undergraduate students at a major research university. 3/4 of the participants were over the age of 25, and 1/4 of them were under the age of 25. Out of the 88 participants, 81% of them worked outside of their home. So the authors also provided information about how the participants were selected. They were selected using a convenience sample of those enrolled at the university. And the authors also provided information that gave readers insight on how the data was collected and measured. So this data was collected using surveys that the students voluntarily took. Okay. Oh, they took the surveys in the 2003 semester of the college year. So results. The authors clearly stated the results of the study and also provided statistical information relevant to these findings. So those findings were study skills, and that could have been where did the students study at? Do they study alone or with help or assistance of any kind? Challenges college students face, and those challenges could range from trouble paying for college, or just trouble balancing out college and work and social life and stuff like that. And then coping with challenges, and these results range from prayer and meditation, or maybe just consulting with family members or a college advisor. So discussion. The authors failed to restate the purpose or hypotheses of this article, but they contrasted relevant information that they found within the results. So that information you know, were the results of students spending time outside of class to work on homework, and the number of students that went to the library to work on homework instead of just going straight home. So those were some of the findings that they found. Discussion part 2. The authors provided no limitations of this study, but the two limitations that they could have talked about would be that the method used in this study, i.e. surveying, could lead to biases. Another limitation they could have talked about was that the sample demographics could also lead to a bias. Most of the participants, well, 3/4 of the participants were over the age of 25. So these students are typically considered non-traditional students. So they could have maybe, you know, led to a bias within the results just for that fact alone. The authors, however, did suggest that the college administrators use these findings to help in areas that they're deficient at, and use this information to help those college students just be better and face these problems and challenges head on. And that is it of the PowerPoint presentation.